Heidi Barr stood on the lonely Iowa hillside, feeling the rough leather reins slip through her trembling fingers. She was only 16, but her soul was already heavy with the echoes of her father's cold conviction. There is no God, no heaven, no higher purpose, he had always said. In a home where bruises were more common than kindness, those words felt like a life sentence. She looked at the horizon, seeking a peace that her world simply refused to provide. She gripped the leather and urged the horse forward, but the world suddenly tilted. The horse stumbled on the uneven slope, its massive frame collapsing sideways. 1,600 pounds of weight pinned her to the dirt. A sharp crack resonated through her chest as her ribs shattered. The air vanished. The vibrant sky turned a dull gray, then a suffocating black. In that moment of agony, the physical world simply ceased to exist. The pain was gone, and the weight evaporated into nothingness. Heidi looked down and saw her own body lying motionless in the dirt, her chest still and her breath gone. She stood beside it, unhurt and light as air. A man stood just a few feet away. He had kind, steady eyes that held no judgment, only an infinite peace. He reached out and took her hand, and they began to walk together. His stride matched hers perfectly, guiding her with the gentle patience one offers a frightened child. They moved toward a brilliance that defied any earthly description, entering a room filled with a blinding, warm light that felt like home. In the center sat a presence that radiated absolute peace. Without a single word being spoken, she knew in her soul it was God. God reached out, pulled her close, and lifted the young girl onto his lap. There, the Jewish teenager, raised by an atheist who denied the divine, rested in the very arms of the Creator. The man with the kind eyes stayed nearby, his work finished. She did not know his name then. She would only learn years later that it was Jesus. Suddenly, the light faded. Heidi gasped as the cold air rushed back into her broken lungs. She woke in a sterile hospital bed, surrounded by doctors who were shaking their heads in disbelief. They declared she would never walk again, that the damage was too great. But Heidi carried a secret strength. She proved every expert wrong, eventually walking out of that hospital on her own 2 feet, carrying a memory that no one could take away. For 50 years, she kept that light locked inside. When she finally wrote her story, she didn't preach, she testified. She wrote of the man who led her to the light. Today, Heidi tells everyone, the truth does not care what you were told as a child, it simply waits for you.